Do you know every relationship has its own ups and downs? Because two people just love each other doesn't mean that that love can be enough to make the couple to stay together happy and healthy. So there are so many different things that should be considered, maintained in relationships, such as respect, such as trust, such as confidence, such as keeping the values alive in the relationships, that we're gonna talk about it shortly today. Having a healthy relationship is very essential for our emotional well-being. Whether you have lots of good experiences in your relationship or had a lot of failed relationship in the past, or you're struggling or looking for finding a good relationship, it is always good to learn about how you can have a better, healthy relationship, how you can be connected and enjoy every minute of your relationship. And they all take hard works, commitments, respect, and willingness to adopt with the other party. Everyone start their relationship for so many different reasons. In order to have a good relationship, everyone should always keep their own uniqueness in their relationship. And even when they are together, they still are unique individuals. They have their separated mind and they are completely independent. Every good relationship starts with a good communication. It is very important that we have an honest communication with our partners. Our partners are not a mind readers. We need to talk about our feelings to our partner. They need to understand where we are at as well as us. And this only can happen with a true good deep communication. We never should just assume that our partner can assume our feelings or what is in our mind. Another thing is we can always start the relationship with trust. Trust is a very big deal because it's the foundation of every relationship. We have to start the trust by trusting ourselves. We have to go through ourselves first and then building this trust from inside of us and step by step pushing it toward the relationship. It's like a circle and it's come from our mind and it can go through the relationship and it can step by step build it, being honest and believing that the relationship is like a teamwork. There is no power and control in relationship, and everything can be teamwork and equal. The equality can be different by the word equal. We talk about equality, about different things that every partner can bring for the relationship, not necessarily about equal in quantity, is equal in quality. When you don't feel equality in your relationship, you need to talk about it to your partner because everyone has different love languages. So it is very important to communicate and talk about how and what your partner can do or what you can do to create a love for that relationship. Both parties can talk about their values in their life, what is their goal for the relationship, because sometimes all different conflicts start from that two parties have two different needs and they both think that the other party know about it, but actually that's just the assumption, and that can start a different big conflict after a while. So communication and solving these conflicts by creating a teamwork chores can be very helpful. Also, paying attention to some relationship red flags can help you to have a better, healthy relationship. Sometimes there are some red flags in a relationship that people are not paying attention to, and instead of talking about it, they're putting it on the side. But after a while, because they were never processed it, those emotions gather together and bring sometimes a passive aggressive behaviors to partners, which is very hard to solve. And if you break it, if from the beginning we control it, we talk about it, and we communicate about it, that can be very helpful. Respecting each other's boundaries is another thing that a healthy relationship can have. Everyone need to have some sort of personal boundaries, and respecting that can be very vital in a good relationship. Respect your partner, respect their beliefs, their values, and every party in a relationship have their own personal times that they can do what they like the most, and letting be yourself and letting your partner be her or himself is very important. And a healthy, good relationship can make both parties living together, as I said, as two unique individuals, independent individuals, that they can live together happily without having extra expectations, without pushing each other to do the things that bring control or bring not joy for the other party. So having a good kindness communication is very essential. In healthy relationship, both parties requires to have a balance, both emotional and physical intimacy. They both have responsibility. And when we talk about emotional and physical, it can include having a positive affirmation words to our partners, and their physical relationship should be enjoyable and comfortable for both parties. They should feel positive about each other's body, and they have to show it, they have to talk about it, they have to feel safe to express about their interests, about their needs, whether emotional or physical, in a relationship. And sharing this information can help both of them to grow and have a lovelier relationship together. Having some sense of humor is very beautiful in relationship. Good couples in a very good healthy relationship don't take every mistakes too seriously. Like, they talk about it, sometimes they make good jokes about bad mistakes because they know that every human can have mistakes, and learning from mistakes but not to be harsh about it is making any relationship very good. And instead of putting your energy in negativity, you can shift it to something can bring joy for both parties, because at the end of the day, they take the time to listen and grow side as a team. They listen, they pride each other, they support each other, they respect each other's beliefs, goals, and um, plans. So there is no room to doubt about trust and working as a teamwork. So it is very important both parties feel confidence, feel secure and safe to share about their goals and be able to support each other. Another vital factor for having a healthy relationship is that every partner in a relationship take the responsibility for their own actions. We don't need to blame our partner. We need to always focus about our own actions and about the consequences that comes out of the choice we made in our relationship. And it's okay if sometimes we feel vulnerable in the relationship and we talk about our mistakes, we talk about the things that makes us sad, the things that makes us to have some negative feelings. It's okay if in relationships sometimes we feel vulnerable. It's okay, and it's actually very good we share about our feelings to our partner, whether it's sad feelings or happy feelings. At the end, I want to say there are so many different factors that can help every individuals to have a better, healthier relationships. I'm going to say trust, supporting each other, being honest, feeling individual, but working and feeling we are a team member in a relationship is very helpful to continuing a healthy relationship. Being consistent, sharing about our feelings, communicating clearly about what's going on in our mind, and sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable, talking about our sadnesses, our fears, also talking about our happiness can be very good. Partners in a healthy relationship, in a loving relationship, always need to give some time to each other. And being patient in a relationship can eventually help both parties in a healthy relationship. I want to say that a relationship is like a color pencil box. Every individual has their own color, and the good thing is this pencil box is like the whole relationship that can hold every individual's color. I hope you enjoy this video. There are so many different factors that we can talk about and we can consider in healthy relationships. I'm gonna talk about them in my future videos. Please like and subscribe this video and share it with your friend if you feel it's beneficial. And I wish you a very wonderful time.